This could actually be perfect.
I see another one that's even better. He didn't see that.
Trying to cheat? Oh, oh my God. No joke. I'm the worst.
Victory feels good.
I actually don't know where my other memory cards are. Today seems like a great day for a photo battle. So, we've been spending the last couple of days in Greenland here. It's epic, it's so friggin' epic, and we're in the best spot to shoot photos. Perfect weather, we're on the boat. We thought it would be fun to have a photo battle called wide angle lens versus telephoto lens. So my competitor is Benjamin Hardman.
I'm ready to go into full battle.
Ben has more or less made an entire career out of shooting with what lens?
The longest lenses that I own. This is the 200 to 600 from Sony, and it basically made my career. A big part of creating my aesthetic was isolating subject. So I like to zoom in on things that are far away and ideally separate them as much as I can from the background.
So let's do round one. I don't even know if there's rounds. We're just gonna do a photo battle. Let's start with Ben. Let's do that, okay?
I've seen my first shot already. There is a beautiful mountain peak up there and the fog is wrapping around it. I've been waiting for like 4 days for this. So I'm seeing a beautiful contoured rock face with different types of ancient rock, and the clouds are wrapping around the peak and it's very triangular, and I can get a completely white background behind, which for my aesthetic, which focuses a lot on minimal scenes, this is very much an ideal moment. And I'm also working on the concept that whatever your focal length is, double the number, and then 1 over that should be your lowest shutter speed, and that's basically ensuring that you're going to get a sharp photo. Now we're going to focus in on the glacier. One of our other boats, Beard, is looking really nice right now with some blue ice behind. With 200 to 600 I can get very tight shots, but if I stitch at 200 I can also recreate some wider shots. So take that.
I think that's what's called cheating.
Okay, downside. I don't have a circular polarizer on this lens because it probably costs so much money to fit one. That means I can't get as much contrast in the water, so I'm a bit jealous of the wides. Okay. I reckon I have a set of photos. I don't even think I need more. In fact, I'm gonna call it. I've finished my side of the battle.
He shot for like 4 minutes. Now, before we see any of my wide shots, I'm really stoked on them, by the way, I would like to thank this week's sponsor, Envato Elements. Now, I've been using Envato for the last 10 years, literally a decade of using their website for commercial projects, corporate videos, personal projects, and even these YouTube videos that you watch right here. Creatives like you and I, yes, you right there, you're creative. I can see it. We rely on having assets to create our content. If I had to create motion graphics from scratch every single time, I would upload like 4 videos a year versus 4 videos a month. So rather than going to multiple sites with multiple subscription plans, because that stuff adds up over time, Envato Elements is a one-stop shop that gets you unlimited downloads to millions of different elements. They literally have every single asset you can think of and more. I'm gonna read from a list here because there's so much that I will not remember it. Here we go. We have video templates, music, sound effects, WordPress templates, Shopify templates. I just opened a Shopify store. Now I have a template for my site. 3D files, fonts, and so much more, all with one subscription. And you never have to worry about the licensing or getting into any serious legal trouble because every single asset on their site is covered for commercial use even after your subscription ends. The best part about Envato Elements is they only work with the best creatives, so that means you're picking from a pool of premium assets. So get a 7-day free trial by hitting up the link in the description. Go and try it out, try some of the elements, see how it makes your videos look. By clicking on that link, you are supporting this channel. Thank you, Envato Elements, for sponsoring this week's episode. Let's go see those wides. I'm rocking the Sony a7R IV, 60 megapixels. So my version of cheating in this is that I have 60 megapixels to crop in on.
What he doesn't realize is I'm using the exact same camera. So, yeah.
Okay, this is sick. Just trying to frame the iceberg with the top part in that area. I think I got it. Now, one of the things that I like about having the wide angle on the boat is that you can introduce the boat to create more context for where you are and what you're shooting, tell more of a story. So let's bring a little bit of this boat in. Not happy yet. I'm not gonna pull trig unless I'm stoked on it, okay?
Pull trig.
I'm gonna wait for the right moment to bust out the wide angle lens.
So one thing I don't have to worry about is waiting, because I can just zoom in and get everything no matter how far away we are. But this guy, he's got to wait for so long just for one little iceberg to get close enough for his tiny little wide lens to work.
It's not tiny, it's how you use it, okay? The frame right now is so sick. It's so rich in color right now because the boat is kind of wet because it's raining too, so it's just perfect. Okay, I'm happy with that photo, all right? Still waiting for a berg. It's coming, eventually. But that photo, I'm very happy. Okay, here's the plan. We're gonna do one iceberg low, and then I'm gonna climb up to the crow's nest and get the last photo, which is something I think my lens will win on. Just saying.
He didn't see that. Victory feels good.
I thought you said you were done. Trying to cheat? Is this the Icelandic Australian back pedal that he's doing right now? The bergs have finally arrived. It's photo time.
That's sick. Wow.
I really want to go super wide, iceberg, boat. I'm gonna wait for it. Mountain, maybe even a little bit of the glacier is gonna pop up in the back corner. This could actually be perfect. Oh, that's a nice iceberg. Oh, get wrecked. Glacier iceberg boat. Oh my God, no joke. I'm the worst. I actually don't know where my other memory cards are.
Funny because he's been waiting for icebergs for so long and now they're all around us and he doesn't even have a memory card in the camera.
Okay, I think I left them in the in my bedroom. I'm an idiot. I found them. Formatting card. I should have been better prepared for this. I literally can see the shot that I want disappearing in front of me. This is the worst battle ever. I'm terribly embarrassed right now. New plan, boat in front of iceberg. I think the iceberg is tall enough that it will look super sick. Just waiting, waiting, waiting again still. Okay, that's pretty sweet. I think I can get a lot of these peaks because they're just dusted in clouds right now. That's really nice. The last goal is to get very close to an iceberg.
So I think what's actually happening is not that we're going to keep going and finding icebergs, but I think we might actually be mooring to the mountain face, which is perhaps the most ridiculous and amazing mooring place on the planet. Fingers crossed that happens. And then Chris will not get his iceberg shot.
You just want to win. It's over a mile high. We just passed the iceberg here. Here are some of the photos that I took. Pretty stoked on them. Because I wanted to combine like the turquoise color, the blue color, the white, and the red because you have all those colors coming together and it's really like pleasing to the eye. One more wide, I think it's gonna be super sick because both the boats are right in between all these lines right here. I'm gonna shoot wide this way. I feel like I'm not putting this on right. Trying to look cool on camera. That's where my feet go. I think I have this on backwards. What am I doing? Why is it so complicated? Your shoulder, you think? All right, here we go. You don't need that shot. Who do you think won the photo battle? Was it Ben or was it me? Go and drop a comment of your favorite photo with the time code and I'll go leave a comment back. on a few of them. If you guys like this video, that stuff actually makes a difference. Please go down there and press like. I don't want this to get lost in the algorithm. Subscribe and hit the bell to be notified for future videos. And make sure you go and find Ben's account and follow him for all his amazing work on Instagram and on YouTube. And if you want to see more photo battles, click that playlist right there. Look at it. They're ridiculous. Just ridiculous comparisons. I'll put the most ridiculous first. Look at that.